there guys, I hope you're well. I've got my scarf on all the time these days. It's getting chilly, it's that winter feeling. So I've been having a little bit of a chat with some of you online and on the phone about diets and the idea of diets. Now, I always try and find quite an organic way of you eating so you don't feel like you're living continuously on a diet and that you've got some flexibility. But all the diets that are out there, the science behind all of them is sound. I mean, it is. The science behind all of them is sound. And that's why everybody thinks their diet is the best, you see. Now, when you say, well, if the science is sound, why doesn't it work for everyone? And that's because we are all different. And so I've been talking about this quite a lot this week. So for instance, years ago when I was dancing, I used to use the old Weight Watchers, which just focused on saturated fat, to keep my weight down for the dancing, and it worked really, really well. Of course, then Weight Watchers changed and the high protein came in, and that doesn't suit me because I can't digest protein very well. Now, I just happened to be testing the new Weight Watchers app that is out in January, and there's a few glitches and they're testing it, and I said I'd test it for them. And it's come full circle, and it's back to watching saturated fat and sugar, and that kind of suits me. Now, one of the other ladies that I was speaking to last night couldn't understand how she went away on holiday, ate burgers and chips and lasagna and all the things that are supposed to be really stodgy and put weight on, and yet when she came home she was 8 pounds lighter. And I said, so what weren't you eating on holiday that you eat here? And she said very simply, chocolate. So it's sugar. Yeah, so this week what we're going to do is, for her personally, it's all about the sugar. It doesn't matter about the fat, it's about the sugar. And so she's removing sugar from her diet to see how successful she will be. For another lady, she was always tired, always fatigued. As soon as she'd eat, she'd feel tired, she'd want to go to bed. And I said, well, maybe you're eating too many carbs. So a lot of carbs make you sleepy, and things like that. And so she's reduced the carbs, she's dropping weight, she's feeling fabulous. And it's watching her carbohydrates that works for her personally. So I thought what we could do this week is I want you to think about how you eat quite naturally, and think about how you feel, because your body will always tell you what it likes and what it doesn't like. So if you feel great after a meal, that's brilliant. If you feel terrible, or you feel tired, or you feel a bit nauseous, that is not good. You've got to ask what's in that meal that my body doesn't like. But in general, have a think about how you eat naturally and what really does upset your diet and make you gain weight or be out of shape or the skin looser, etc., etc. And then remove that for a week and test it out. I love an experiment. I love this, yeah? So even though it's not fashionable to focus on fat, because high fat and low carb is in at the moment, it works for me. That's what works for me. So we're after finding out what works for you, and that is the trick to living life. So then you don't feel completely deprived, you can be flexible with it, it can work around your life. If you are struggling with this and you think, well, I don't know what it is about my diet that's not working for me, then that's when you come and see me and you give me a call, we have a chat and we figure it out. So I want you to have a little think about that this week. Every diet works. The science behind Weight Watchers, Atkins, Slimming World, Rosemary Conley, low fat, high fat, low carb, high protein, all the science behind all of those diets are sound. Yeah, the GI diet, everything, all the science is good. It's just whether it works for you. And as we know, if every diet worked for everyone, there wouldn't be so many out there. So have a little think this week. Get in touch, let me know how you feel about it. If you're stuck, come and speak to me. But I think it's worth considering because it's as simple as that. If you can figure out that, we've cracked it. So I will speak to you very soon. Hope you're well. Happy Friday. Bye.